Hey there everyone again, and good morning. It is Tuesday, July 28th. Nikki Torres here again in the 4 News Now First Alert Weather Center. I am filling in for Mark this week, and it is quite a hot week. Something different from this morning. So this is your midday web weather check. I gave you one earlier this morning. Here's the difference. Heat advisory has actually been extended, and we talked about that yesterday over whether or not the National Weather Service office would extend that one, because we are still going to expect really hot conditions throughout pretty much the rest of the work week. We are going to peak in temperatures on Thursday, but they are going to continually be up in the 90s for pretty much the whole work week. We'll see a little bit of a drop off towards this weekend, but other than that, we're going to stay pretty hot. This is a heat wave that is kind of sticking around for the whole week, and potentially even next work week. We'll see how it all kind of works. So here are your high temperatures. Also, a quick note that Fire Weather Watch is still They lifted it. However, we should all still be pretty conscious of what we're doing in terms of being fire safe and having fire safe behavior, because we're having low relative humidities for today. We do have a breeze at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. Some areas are also seeing some gusts up to 25 miles per hour. You kind of add all of that with some high heat, and you get the perfect fire potential. So if something were to spark, that just means that it would create an environment where it would thrive. It would spread really quickly, and we don't want to start any wildfires this week. We want to keep everybody safe, but it is going to take all of us in the community to do that. So just keep that in mind. I know the Fire Weather Watch wasn't listed on there. It was lifted earlier today, but we all still need to be really mindful of that to keep each other safe, especially as we get towards the end of this next work week, when we're expecting really, really hot conditions into the triple digits. But speaking of that, take a look at this map for today's high temperatures. These three cities in our area, Moses Lake, Omak, as well as Lewiston, all of those areas pretty much this entire week can expect to be in the triple digits. They were there yesterday, and 103 for Moses Lake for this afternoon, 102 for Lewiston as well as Omak. But right here in Spokane, 98, just a slight bit cooler over in Coeur d'Alene in the mid-90s. You can see the temperature trend right here, how it all kind of plays out throughout the rest of our work week. So again, we are going to peak on Thursday. That's when we're going to expect a temperature of 102 towards the afternoon on Thursday, but for the next couple of days, for today and tomorrow, it will be upper 90s. So it's going to get pretty close to 100, but just not quite. You can see there's a little bit of a drop off there on Friday, not by much, but it'll get us back to the upper 90s, then low 90s is expected for Saturday and Sunday. We are still expecting some pretty hot conditions for next work week, so we'll see how that all kind of plays out. Here's that day planner once again. Low 70s as you kind of headed out the door for today. It's about mid 80s right now at about, I think it's 11, just past 11 a.m. So we are still cruising. By noon it should be in the low 90s and then upper 90s for later on for the hottest part of the day for that afternoon high temperature. Clear skies mainly. We had a lot of cloud cover or at least scattered cloud cover for some parts of the region this morning. A lot of that burnt off by the time you went off to work. But here's the planning forecast. This is what we're expecting for the rest of the week. Again, upper 90s for the next couple of days, 102 for Thursday. That's going to be the hottest day for this next week. And then we'll see that drop off in terms of temperatures as we begin the weekend, and potentially even into next work week is when we'll see some low 90s, upper 80s. Temperatures, they're going to stay pretty warm. We're going to have some hot summer nights, if you want to call it that. So just plan ahead for that. Make sure that you have electric fans ready to go. If you have air conditioning, kind of get the unit ready. But we are going to feel some warmer nights ahead of us for at least Thursday into Friday. And Friday, we're actually expecting a slight potential for some rain showers or thunderstorms, depending on where you are. That is still a few days away, so we are keeping an eye on that weather system, and we'll update you as we learn more on it. But as of right now, it's just a very, very slight chance. Again, keeping an eye on it, and we will update you if we learn more. If it's going to be isolated thunderstorms, scattered thunderstorms, we're waiting to see kind of how the system plays out. But that's all I have. Again, I'm going to be here for Mark Peterson for the rest of the week, so let's see if there's anything. Nope. No, I think it's really everything. So I'll be here for Mark for the rest of the week, and I will see you here again tomorrow for Good Morning Northwest, and then I will have your weather update for them as well. So Again, if you haven't watched these before, we do one in the morning and then one kind of right before noon as a midday web weather check to kind of still get you ready for your afternoon and your evening. All right, make it a great Tuesday. I almost said Wednesday. It's only Tuesday. Make it a great Tuesday. Drink a lot of water. Stay hydrated. Wear sunscreen. Check on any older neighbors that you have. Make sure that they're okay, especially kind of with everything going on right now with coronavirus. As safely as possible, kind of check in on your neighbors and see how they're doing. It's going to be really hot. Make sure they're hydrated. They have water. If you have an electric fan to loan them, I know not everyone has air conditioning, so just kind of keep that in mind. All right. Happy Tuesday. See you tomorrow.